All right, Metal Monday, remote style with Brett. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just hanging out with the family, cruising around.
When's the wedding? Was it did it happen?
Wedding's today.
Oh,
Wedding is
awesome,
today.
man.
So just kind of hanging out, getting ready for the wedding today, and then a couple of days, just the family and I, and hang out and enjoy some good weather, and then get back to Idaho, enjoy some shitty weather.
It'll make you appreciate that nice
Could be
weather even
worse
more.
places to be. The worst places to have a wedding.
Yeah, it's really nice here. All right, Brett, tell us what's going on in the markets.
What's that?
Tell us what's going on in the markets. What's cracking?
And there's, I could tell this morning, it seems like it's not a lot of excitement one way or the other, right? Fairly flat. Obviously, it's MLK Day.
Yeah.
The PGMs are moving around a little bit, but nothing really big swings either way. I mean, they started off, down a little bit this morning, and platinum started to bounce back. Palladium kind of came up a little bit. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see tomorrow when the market actually opens all the way up across the world, and to see what everything looks like, especially here in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, copper went on a tear last week. It broke 420, dipped this morning, but like you said, it's MLK Day. It's hard to really see where it's going to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
But with I read Pete Thomas posted it. I read his LinkedIn post that 10% increase for PGMs with China opening up.
Yeah.
So you would think
silver's been on a
support
tear.
the price. Yep.
Yeah.
Gold.
Silver's been on a tear.
Even gold.
Been on a tear. So I would only have to assume that platinum, palladium, rhodium will chase it. But time will tell. I think it's really platinum, palladium, rhodium pricing comes down to demand, and is there enough demand to drive those prices? There obviously is with gold and silver right now. Copper as well. There's increased demand. Aluminum's getting some of that love. So I feel pretty optimistic. Like I said, ferrous markets are up this month. A lot of people I've talked to feel that ferrous markets will be up again next month. So generally speaking, on the commodities front to start the year, it feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. I know all the people I talk to, the scrapyards are pretty slow out there. It's a time of year where it's slow with pricing. People have really anticipated some dips in the pricing. It hasn't really happened. We'll see if this better pricing increases the flow. I've met with a few of our good customers. We got some decent jobs popping up. We're just going to pump some volume through our yards. And, manufacturing in the Idaho area has been decent still, hasn't been like all-time records, but it's been good.
The flow thing. What does the flow look like? I think that's, I think the lack of new car production, the lack of flow of even converters we won't really feel that effect until maybe this year. Last year, was slow. So I think it's usually the year after effect that you feel it. So I feel like if there is definitely some supply side issues and some demand side strength, that's when you could really get a run in commodities, especially on the PGM side, because the material is just not there, and the ferrous side, we've said it's a slow January, it's a slow December. We'll see what February brings. In our area, it gets mudded out pretty easy. So, you're not crushing a lot of cars, you're not bailing a lot of landfills. You really are like waiting until March, April till you can actually get into some of these places and actually create decent volume. So that's kind of the way that I see it on our end. It's still going to be slow. The weather is still kind of a big factor, but the pricing up helps.
Yeah, I anticipate a busy spring, at least in our area, and hopefully all the scrap yards throughout the country get some support with this better pricing, where the better pricing helps their flow. But we'll keep reporting what we're seeing, what our outlook is, and And how do your picks go for Football Friday, Brett? How do you do?
Dude, I think I did pretty good, man. I hit the cherry. I hit the ones that there was a couple I missed. I did not expect the Giants to play as well as they played. I did not expect the Bengals for that to be that tough of a game, but I think I put my cherry on the right game, and I feel good about it.
I only got one of my picks so far, the Giants. So I've only gotten the Giants. Yeah. The only pick I got.
We'll tally them up when it's all said and done. But I think I'm going to get in your pocketbook.
I think you got me right now. I'm gonna grind these next couple weeks to pick some upsets. So
exactly.
All right, man.
Exactly.
All right, man. Well, we'll see you in the podcast room next Monday. But enjoy your time, Brett. Okay.
100. We'll see you. I'll see you soon enough. And Nick, I just want to say a special shout out to everybody listening on Monday. Nick, thank you for taking care of my baby daughter, the golden doodle. My wife
Chloe.
much appreciates, and the kids.
I'll keep sending the proof of life photo every day so everyone knows she's alive. Yeah, well, she's a sweetheart. My family loves her. All right, thank you.
All right, boy. See you.